Have we truly evolved from the days of the Reconstruction era, or are we caught in a perpetual cycle of social stagnation? Do the voices of the marginalized echo in the corridors of power, or do they dissolve into the cacophony of mainstream culture? In the heart of today's society, where do the freedom fighters of the past find their modern counterparts? In the aftermath of the American Civil War, a period known as the Reconstruction era unfolded from 1865 to 1877. A time of profound change, it sought to rebuild the South and redefine the rights of former slaves. The 14th Amendment, ratified in 1868, granted citizenship to all persons born or naturalized in the United States, including formerly enslaved people. This was a pivotal moment, a stepping stone towards equality. Yet the progress made during Reconstruction was met with backlash and resistance. The rise of discriminatory laws and practices known as Jim Crow laws enforced racial segregation and suppressed the voices of African Americans for decades. Despite these barriers, the spirit of resistance persisted. Fast forward to the mid-20th century, a time of social and political upheaval. The civil rights movement emerged, a testament to the enduring spirit of activism. Leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and Malcolm X ignited a spark in the hearts of millions, demanding equal rights and justice. Their actions, their words, their courage reshaped the social landscape of America. Yet even in the face of such monumental changes, the struggle for equality continues. Today we witness a new wave of activism, echoing the cries of the past and amplifying them for the world to hear. Movements like Black Lives Matter and #MeToo are challenging societal norms, advocating for change, and inspiring a new generation of activists. But what of the less visible, the economically marginalized? The pandemic has brought to light the stark socioeconomic disparities that persist in our society. The relief funds, much like a band-aid, provided temporary solace but did not address the underlying systemic issues. The poor, the underprivileged, continue their struggle, often unheard and unseen. As we stand in 2024, we must ask ourselves, are we truly progressing? Are we merely observers, or are we active participants in the shaping of our society? The legacy of activism is not confined to the pages of history books. It is a living, breathing entity that thrives in the hearts and minds of those who dare to speak, to act, to challenge. So, as we navigate our way through this complex social tapestry, remember, each one of us holds the power to effect change. It begins with a question, a thought, a conversation. It grows with action. So ask yourself, what change do I want to see? And then, dare to be the catalyst that sparks that change. Because the fight for justice, for equality, for a better world is far from over. The question is, are you ready to join the fight?